In the last video, I installed a handful of parts on the 15 STI, except for one thing. Oh, unfortunately, they sent me the wrong one. So this is that part they sent me that's not for my car. They're really nice material mud flaps. I could have drilled holes to make them work, but these are actually for a VB chassis. I was unaware they made an STI in the VB chassis.
You sure about that?
I'm gonna send these to one of my subscribers that can fit these on their VB Wrx. First person to send me a picture of their car, I'll go ahead and send these over to you. If you're not the first to contact me, don't worry, I'll leave a link in the description on where you can find these. Now I needed to find something that actually fit my car, and there's a few options out there. The more expensive option is the Rally Armor mud flaps for about $200. I decided to go with the cheaper option, which is Rokblokz, for about half the price. Originally, I wanted to make my own mud flaps from Peterbilt, although the material was too thick, so they would have been a lot heavier and had to have been mounted on the outside of the fender well. Alright, this is what we got to install our Rokblokz mud flap. Got a bunch of hardware here. They're definitely light, and I know that's what we're looking for, so let's go ahead and get these installed.
Shop's full, so we're going it the old-fashioned way. Do one side at a time here.
Let's go ahead and loosen these up a bit. Get the back ones loosened up here. Now we can go up. Let's finish taking these off. So this is all the hardware for one of the rear mud flaps, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these in first. They said you're supposed to shave some of these down on the side. See how that's feeling. We gotta do another one right here. Bottom clip we need to get in, it's under here. This is the hole they want me to put this square plastic clip in. This bracket came as a 90. You have to give it a little bend. I'm gonna go ahead and put this screw in here. This is a 1-inch. Alright, that's tight. The last clip is this plastic one, and it just goes in this. The first screw we're gonna put in is the biggest one. Out of the two sizes they give you here, it gets a washer on the front. Grab your flap, and it's actually gonna be this top one we put this through, but the back of it gets this spacer here. So let's put that spacer right here, and we'll start to put this thing on. Then we can go around with the rest of our hardware here. Just start getting these started. This back one here. Gonna get this bottom bracket one going. Pull this out as much as we can and tighten these up now. Now we just got to do that on 3 more. So I'm going to go ahead and get the wheel and tire put back on this side. Let's go ahead and work on the front. Couple clips we got to pop out here, and there's also one on the bottom. That one popped out nice. That one popped out nice as well. And you can kind of just pop these as far as they go out. Ooh, those came out really nice. Surprising. All right, all those came out really nice. Now I just gotta get that bottom one out. It should be fun. This one's probably the most dirty. Looks like we got it. There's that. Wow. This should be all the hardware that we need for this front mud flap. So let's go ahead and get these clips in. They want me to pull this fender liner back a little bit. And I'm dropping all kinds of rocks and debris. I can go ahead and put all these clips in. There's 4 nylon clips in total. 3 of them go on the side and 1 on the very bottom. We can go ahead and tuck this fender liner back in its place. We got this bracket. I already put the metal clip on. That's gonna be facing like this. You're actually supposed to shove this under the skirt, just like that. This 1-inch screw with this washer go from underneath. You can go ahead and put this on now. The longest screw that we got is gonna go right here, but it needs this little spacer here on the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on first. This top one going. And then we got this back one here. Tighten all these down now. Keeping a little pressure on this outside, pulling it out.
What do you mean by that?
Now we can go ahead and put our tire back on. We can go ahead and drop this thing down now. Now these DX4 wheels were the first thing I did to this car, was downgrade the brakes so I could run these 15-inch wheels with off-road tires. Best brakes I'd say to downgrade to would be the 06 Wrx brakes, 07 as well. In order to do that, you also need the DBA rotors. Shave these down like we did on the other side. Yep, that clipped in nice. There we go, clipped in. We do have our clip we need to throw in here. Let's go ahead and take this front wheel off. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go ahead and drop it down. That's 90 right there. All right, let's click that in. Let's go back in time and see what we started with.
Coming back to me, my heart is hung up on what used to be. Time moves on, and then one day it's ancient history. Maybe just a little bit of time back, baby. Can't you see? Couldn't we just go rewind back, baby? You and me, what a shame. I think of all the years gone by, all the yesterdays for you and I. It was a flame back then, but oh my, something set